Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Aries. This is your love reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements and you're likely to find a message within there. Now, this is going to be related to either past, present or future. It is whatever spirit decides to bring up today. Now, if you do like your message today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, then press the subscribe if you haven't already. And if you press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do release new content. Okay, so let's get into this. Spirit's already chucking lots of cards out. Okay, so the overall energy then is we have the Hermit in the reverse. So Virgo energy there. Now, this is telling me that you have been doing a lot of soul searching. You're potentially on your own at the moment. Maybe you're feeling a little bit isolated. You can also be feeling very lonely in your solitude as well. And you're wanting to reach out to people. Maybe you haven't been, but you'd like to potentially socialise as well. And you're just feeling a bit on your own. Now, in your current position, we do have the Magician. So how you're feeling about this particular relationship. So this is telling me that you were feeling very, very confident. You feel like you can have this. You're very much manifesting this as a relationship. You're manifesting a new start to something. And it's like you're trying to will a relationship into being. Now, whether you're willing this particular person into your life, or whether you are willing a relationship into being, I'm not sure, but you're very much trying to manifest something new and you're feeling like you've got the confidence there to do it. Now, you are hesitating a little bit as well with regards to this. Maybe you're telling yourself that you're not manifesting it, but you in reality are, and it could very well be that you've been thinking about somebody or something quite a lot. And you are very much manifesting it, but you could very well be telling people that you're not. You could be telling people that you don't want this because you are very much in your own head and you're hesitating about it as well. So you could be very much, if somebody does approach you, you could be very tempted to say no, even though you're manifesting it. Because it's like you're confused. You want it, but you don't want it at the same time. Or you're hesitating, thinking, well, what's going to happen if you do have it, We do have the King and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So you don't see this as a stable relationship. You were feeling that this is going to cause instability. It's going to leave you in financial ruin. You don't feel that this is something that is going to be sustainable. Potentially either you or your person is, I'm not sure which one of these you're representing or which one of these your person's representing. Maybe they're representing both. Maybe, you're representing both. But this is telling me that somebody's lacking control, lacking money, potentially lacking skills in home, maybe not wanting anything to do with family, not got any luxuries, kind of living on the poverty line. Now, the King of Pentacles is also somebody that's very much in debt. He's got he's great at working, he's very skilled, he's got a good job, but he can't keep hold of his money, so he's in debt. The Queen of Pentacles is, in the upright, she's supposed to be very much a family person, loving the home and everything else. In the reverse, she's not interested. She doesn't want family. She doesn't want home. She's very much, in comes the money, out it goes on whatever she fancies. And it doesn't really go on anything as such. It's more, just spending it frivolously. So, it could be that you are embodying this. Maybe you're in a lot of debt. Maybe you're not interested in being particularly stable at the minute, and that could be why you're hesitating, or you could be seeing your person as that. Like I say, you very well could be one of these. Your person could be one of them. You could be both of them. Your person could be both of them. And this is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. I'm inclined to say that you're potentially the Queen of Pentacles and they're the King of Pentacles, or it could be the other way around. I really don't know. You will obviously know which one of those you resonate with, if you resonate at all with them. You could be seeing your person as both of these. Now, these are counterparts. In the upright, they're great together. In the reverse, they're not the best. So, I mean, it could be that you've already been in a relationship with them and the relationship's broken down. So you know what you're expecting the same thing to happen and you're just expecting more ruin. Now, your person has got the Ace of Swords in their current feelings with regards to this relationship. That's very much telling me that they've either cut you off, cut somebody else off, or they are very much looking at truths. Now, this could be truths that you've said to them. It could be a message that you've given them. It could be that something that they've learnt about themselves. It's very much them awakening to some sort of truth and having to deal with that. And that could be very much that they end up having to cut people off because of this truth that they're coming out with. Let's get clarification on this Ace of Swords. Okay, so we've got the World in the reverse. So they are very much holding on. They have not closed this chapter out. Potentially what they have learned is that this chapter hasn't finished yet, or that it needs to finish and they've not yet finished the cycle. There is a 10 of Cups in the reverse. So they're aware that there is an unhappy family dynamic with regards to this. They don't feel that somebody's happy. They're very aware that there's an unhappy family. Now, this could be their family. This could be your combined family, but they're aware that whatever this truth is, that it's unhappy, and it's this cycle that's not closed is causing this unhappiness. Now, the Ace of Cups came out to the side, so it is suggesting that they do want a new start. They do want something that's emotionally fulfilling, but it could be a bit of a challenge to not miss it. So it's very much that they want something. So they may come towards you with an offer, a cup of love. It could even be that you come towards them with an offer, and they're not sure whether or not to take it at the moment. It's very much if they don't know whether they want this opportunity or whether they don't. They're currently sitting on it, but they are in danger of missing an opportunity. Now, how you're currently viewing this relationship as a whole is the Emperor in reverse. So you don't feel like there's any control. You don't see it going anywhere. The Emperor in the reverse is very much somebody who doesn't have any control. I say he doesn't have any control. He can have a lack of control, but he can also be a dictator. Somebody that it's their way or the highway kind of thing. So you could be seeing this as a bit of it could be a bit of a mixed bag. You could be seeing this as something where you feel that it's got to happen, and it's got to happen in a certain way. Or you could just be feeling that it's just failed and it's empty. There's nothing there. Now, the Emperor is also a father figure. He is the father of the tarot. So it could very well be that you may have been with this person before. You may have seen him as your Emperor previously. I say he, it could also be a she. Genders are fluid within tarot, so feel free to swap them around. It's just personality traits, but this could be somebody where you may have a child with. It's very much suggesting to me that there's a lack of control, that it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. There's a lack of drive. There's a lack of stability. There's not any direction it's going in. There's no one person leading the way. it's just like it's dead in the water. It's not going anywhere. Now, we do have the Temperance card that's come out with this. So you do have some hope that it could be resurrected. You've got hope that it will go somewhere and that there'll be balance and harmony and healing. So you have got hope for this relationship. You don't feel that it's hopeless. You very much, but it's very hopeful. So it's very much that you haven't lost faith, you haven't lost hope in this relationship. We do have a Death card as well. So this is suggesting to me that you're holding on to it. And you haven't let go. There's something that's you've not quite let go with regards to this relationship. So this is suggesting to me it's very much a person from the past. Now, it might not be. This could be somebody that you haven't got together with yet, and you could be feeling that, it's not going to go anywhere, but you're hopeful of that. But there needs to be some sort of transition that happens. Somebody's got some growth that needs to happen. Now, I personally think that this is somebody you've separated from, purely because, we've got this world and it's an unfinished chapter. Now, it might not be. Again, if this is a new person, you're trying to manifest it, but at the same time, you don't see it going anywhere, and they are trying to end a chapter, but it's causing pain to a family. And that could be very much why you're seeing it as the Emperor in reverse. Maybe you are seeing them as not particularly a great father figure. Obviously, you've got an upset family here. You've got the you've got the instability, and you've got, like I say, the Queen of Pentacles there, somebody that's not interested in family. They've lost all interest in domestic affairs. So it could very well be that your person, you may see as being somebody that's not a great parent, and not something that you could bring children into. But you haven't lost hope, like I say, and there's definitely some transition that needs to happen. Something needs to end before something could start. So if it is that your person needs to end a relationship, it's going to take some time, and it's dragging out, and that you can see it dragging out before it can start something new. Now, again, we've got the Six of Cups. This could very much mean that there's obviously children involved, which could very well be something that's going on. Now, it could simply be that this is a person from your past, somebody that you've known for a long time. It could be an ex-partner coming back. It could be a soul connection from a past life. It does suggest to me very much that you may know this person, and you may have known them for a long time, and you have got happy memories with them. And that's potentially why you're really hopeful about it. Now, the challenge that we have is this Judgment card. So Judgment is a card of reconciliation. Whether that is your person reconciling with someone else, whether it is a reconciliation with you. Now, reconciliation doesn't just have to be the card for Judgment. It is a final decision that needs to be made. Now, that final decision can be, do we get back together? Do we go our separate ways? It's getting closure, completing that cycle. Literally, it's what comes before the World card. So making that a final decision so you can transition through that ending, through that end of that chapter. So this is very much the challenge. So I've got a feeling this is potentially more to do with your person. Let's get some clarification on what this Judgment card is about. So we've got the Five of Pentacles coming out in the upright. So that is somebody feeling abandoned and lacking finances, lacking friends, lacking family. So this could very well be that they want to come out from being abandoned. So this could very well be, like I say, reconciliation with yourself, not feeling lonely anymore, coming out of being isolated. If you're separated, it could very well be that they're having to abandon somebody to move forward. We do have the Ace of Swords, so there is some truths that need to come out. Again, potentially cutting somebody off. It could be that a particular message could be really challenging to put across. Now, that could be the reconciliation message. Can we get back together? It could simply be that cutting somebody off and ending something could be a big challenge as well. And getting that message through to that person that they're cutting off could be a big challenge. We do have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is very much somebody that's in touch with their emotions, but they can keep them well hidden. So potentially somebody needs to not unleash their feelings, but express their feelings. Express how they're feeling to somebody. Very much being in touch with their feelings as well. Not letting them, not hiding them. Not just sitting longing for someone. Very much expressing them and moving forward. So these are very big challenges. It does suggest to me it's more that it's communication, potentially that they want to come out of being abandoned, and that they they want that reconciliation to move forward because they really love you. And it could be something that they're not used to expressing. They may have kept it in quite a lot, but they are in need of expressing that. Now, the outcome that we have, if we do get through this reconciliation energy, whatever it is, so if it's something where a decision's being made to separate, or even if the decision is being made to get together, we have the Seven of Wands as the outcome. So that is suggesting to me that somebody will be standing up against unknown enemies. They're going to be standing up for themselves a lot. They're not going to know who they're standing up against. So if it's something where your person is having to end a relationship in order to start something new with you, then it does suggest that whoever it is that's being abandoned could be, playing games, and you may be having to stand up for yourself quite a lot. It could also be that if you are reconciling with someone, again, there could be people that you're not aware of that you may be having to stand up against. Your person could even be having to stand up against people that they're not aware of. Maybe you've got friends or family where if you've been hurt in the past by this person, or if they've been, clearly they don't leave you stable. There might be a lot of people, around you that don't like them. Okay, so we do have a King of Wands and a Knight of Cups. So this would suggest to me that these are potentially opponents that your person or you may be having to stand up against. The King of Wands is somebody that is usually very passionate and goes towards what he wants. He's great at what he does. He's a very good ruler. He's fair. He's loyal. He's full of integrity. In the reverse, he's not, though. In the reverse, he's very controlling. And he can be, he's disloyal, he goes for what he wants, takes what he wants, doesn't give a crap about anyone else. The Knight of Cups in the upright is somebody that is very kind. They are very emotional, they're very loving, they are romantic, they are full of energy. In the reverse, they're non-committal. They don't know whether or not they can trust their feelings. They are not very sure as to whether or not they can take the next step in a relationship. Now, this suggests to me that, this could very well have something to do with one of you. If it is, then one of you is potentially not trusting your feelings and you're not quite sure how passionate you are about this, possibly because of other people that may be interfering, and you're having to stand up for yourself, and you're wondering whether or not it's actually worth this, all the competition, all the defensiveness. it could very well be, like I say, you could have these people that are trying to manipulate the situation and that you're having to defend against. Maybe they are people that either you or your person could be associated with. They could be trying to have a relationship with you or your person potentially, and they could be there literally as competition, and you having to, either you or your person's having to bat them off. Now we do have the Four of Swords, the Tower, and the High Priestess that all came out together. The Four of Swords is suggesting to me that there is a bit of healing that needs to be done by someone. Somebody may be running out of energy. If you're being very defensive constantly and you're having to do battle constantly, then you are going to run out of a lot of energy. So if it's you that's having to do a lot of battling, it would suggest to me that you need to take some time to rest and recuperate, making sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, taking time outside if you need to. Now, it is suggesting to me as well, with this particular card, you've got a lot of butterflies on there. Now, butterflies are the card of transformation. They also come in on the death card. There's lots of them all over the place at the bottom of this death card. Now, this is suggesting to me that healing is, or sleep and rest, is part of this transformation. And the transformation hasn't yet finished. Now, it could very well have something to do with this Tower, which generally is, this could be very much that one of you is a little bit isolated or away from someone. Could be yourself, because you've got this Hermit card here. The Tower is very much something coming to an end. So whether that is a relationship, whether that is a belief system, something is changing, and it's going to be something that will fundamentally change somebody's outlook or life, and it's going to change it for the better. So they'll be able to rebuild whatever it is, that belief or a new relationship, from the ground up, and it will be stronger and better than it was before. We do have the High Priestess as well. So it is something where somebody's going to need a lot of knowledge behind things. They're going to be using their intuition, and they're going to be very much planning their moves forward to make sure that they are getting what it is that they want. Now, the High Priestess and the Magician both manifest things, and they both get what they want, and they are very much the doers of the whole of the tarot. Now, the Magician is the person that makes it happen. He is very much the doer, he's very much the active, physical, let's make it materialize. The High Priestess is the planner. She sits there, she plans it out meticulously. They'll both, if you give them both the same task, he'll go about it by actually physically doing it. What she'll do is she'll make the plan and get someone else to do it for her. So it's very much, you'll have whatever outcome it is you want, you're going to get an outcome, but it's very much doing it in two different ways. So you've got the physical making it happen, and then you've got the mental, I'll get someone else to do it for me, but it's still going to happen anyway. But this is very much as well using your intuition. So something is going to be happening. You or your person is going to be learning something. It's going to make you stronger and wiser. And you're going to be making plans for your future, and you're going to be getting what it is that you want. Like I say, you might be having to battle with people, but you are going to find out about it. It's not going to be kept a secret. This High Priestess knows, she knows everything. She might not know everything, but she knows a lot. She knows near enough everything. And what she doesn't know, she will intuitively feel. Okay, she's got a lot of discernment as well. So you'll understand what's going on. You'll know what's going on. Your person will know what's going on. And it is very much that something's being reformed. Now, I don't know if that means that you're going to be with this person or whether you won't be with this person. I really couldn't tell you, because it's not clear either way. This is very much telling me that at the end of this, you're going to be going into battle with people, potentially standing up for yourself quite a lot, or your person is going to be standing up for themselves quite a lot. There is a need for some healing, and there is going to be some big change that is coming in. Now, I say big change, like I say, it doesn't have to be some dramatic event that's happening that is going to, you know, shape your life. It very well could be. It could be an ending of a big cycle of a relationship. It could be an ending of a job. It could be moving. You know, all of those are big things with a Tower moment. But it could just be simply a belief. It could very well be that what you end up doing is forgiving somebody. Once you've done your healing and you've got your transformation, you could just be forgiving and moving forward, and you've become wiser from it. You know, it could be that you are able to discern people that are disloyal or non-committal. It could be anything like that. Right, let's get you some romance angel cards as well to see if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to give to you. I do think, though, that you have got somebody that is coming towards you looking for potential reconciliation, and it is going to be up to you on whether or not you take it, whether or not you trust them, whether they've been disloyal and non-committal to you in the past. You know, that is obviously is a challenge if you're not sure if they're going to be non-committal again, because you wouldn't necessarily want to be standing up for yourself and competing with other people. Let's face it, if you're in a relationship, you don't want to feel like you're competing all the time. Why should you? You shouldn't need to be doing that in a relationship. Right, so Spirit, can we get Romance Angel Oracle card, please, for Aries? I didn't give you any of the signs, did I? I'll do those in a second. I keep doing that today. I don't know why. Okay, so we've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of a holiday time together. So this finances and career, very much that King and Queen of Pentacles, a wedding there. Like I say, you could be separated from this person and give your relationship a chance. So very much them wanting potential reconciliation. They're going to come towards you with that revelation that they are in love with you. Whether you decide to give that relationship a chance or not is completely your choice. Everyone's got free will on this. Right, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass... Oh, I still haven't given you the energies, have I? That's not good. Let's stop there before I finish off. So we've got Aries, we've got Virgo. We have got... What else have we got? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sagittarius, Scorpio. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, so it could be any of those energies that you may have been dealing or that you're dealing with. It may not be. If the reading resonated, then it resonated. All right, yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. If you did enjoy your reading, Aries, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button to help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. Good luck, and thank you for joining me.